What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin and ICP renegades tonight. We have our video started right now. What's up, King Love? What's up, Jay Thacker? Long time no see for you. We have 8 people here already. It looks like this Twitter contest is something that's going to help our channel and help our viewers as well. I want to spread the ICP. Now, a lot of you are probably going to sell it. I know that. I'm not going to get too mad. But we're going to do an ICP price prediction tonight as well. And we're going to have a bunch of good price flows. And so we are going to wait until the end of the video to do the 2 ICP giveaway. But as you see on the bottom of my screen here, this is the only giveaway we're doing. I really wanted to give back to the community. And besides just handing out random NFTs and stuff, I want to do contests that are kind of fun and also help me achieve my goals as well. So you guys get, cool ICP tokens and you get cool NFTs, and I reach my milestones and my goals, and we do that together. Like when I reach a goal, I can't do it without you. So it's really your goal as well as mine. So like you guys get ICP and you get to help me reach that goal. It's kind of a community oriented thing. I really appreciate you guys being here. How are you thinking now that you are seeing the unpredictable nature of the bear market? So I've done studying of the unpredictable nature of the bear market, but yeah, there's nothing like experience. Actually experiencing the bear market for the first time. It came. So this is the one thing I want to comment about the bear market. It came quicker than I thought. Even though I knew it was coming, even though I knew in February the bear market was there, and actually even before, but I didn't know that. I was just thinking February, and so now it snuck up on me. That's the one thing I've noticed is that bear market. It really sneaks up on you. I was like, I'm going to nail the date. As soon as the bear market's here, I'm going to call all my friends and I'm going to give them the exact date. Okay, this is the date the bear market starts. Well, I'm a little wiser now that you can't predict the exact day of the bear market. They come very unpredictably. So with ICP, with any crypto. What's up? Hey, Justin, good to see you, man. My moderators are here in droves. So we did really good with this video today. So let's get started. I did want to do the giveaway at the beginning, but I think it'll be a good way to end our show. So that's what we'll do. And it's not going to be too long, probably about a half hour. So if you do want to get that giveaway, be sure to stick around until the end so that you can collect your prize. I'm not going to make you do it right here. I'm just going to announce the winner, and then I will put it out on Twitter as well. We're giving these two ICP away. If someone doesn't collect or does not answer, we're going to the next person until we give this ICP away. It's not going to happen like the same thing with IC Birds the first time. We did give an IC Bird away, but I just gave a couple of them away because the contest person didn't answer. But anyway, so we'll get it done. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's get over here to the internet computer, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. Now, this is the whole part of today. Hold on, let me just get rid of this. I don't like to look at bearish stuff about ICP or rude bearish stuff. I don't mind looking at bearish stuff, just not rude bearish stuff. Okay, so this is the good part, and this is what I was excited about last week, and I'm still excited about it. It's not the best breakout in the world, but we did have a lot of volume. Look at this falling wedge breakout. I only have the resistance showing right now. Let's make sure. Okay, we're still going. Again, my phone, my internet service is a little janky right now. I just have to wait for the cable company. They take forever, the internet company, to come in and install my other version. So this falling wedge is massive. And what I was saying, we needed to close above $7, and what was it? Let's go look right here. $7.12. If you look, we opened last week at $7.12. So we needed to close the week, and we did. We have our first green candle on the week in over 9 weeks. Our last green candle was during March. Nothing in April. And the funny thing is, April is historically a bullish month. Isn't that funny? That nowhere in April had bullish at all. I mean, even May, only the last week was bullish. So April and May were just bearish months for ICP and a lot of other cryptos as well. March wasn't too bad. It was actually 3 weeks of goodness, but this is what I want to talk about, the close above 712. So let's see where we opened. Okay, so it looks like we closed or we opened at 734. So this closed at 734, right? Closed at 735 and we open at 734. That we were going down when so the bears were trying to push us down as we were ending the candle. As you see, we ended at 735, but by the time we got to the next candle, they had already pushed it down to 734. It went down to a low of 732, and then we're at 743 right now. Or no, we're up at 755. Sorry. Yeah, you got to always look at this price right here because this is the live price. I always look up at here. That's when I say that. Don't pay attention to that. Uh, so this is the live price right here, 754, and it does look like we've gone up. This is definitely bullish to have our first green candle in over 9 weeks. Also, it is a breakout of this falling wedge, and I was worried that we were going to go back under the falling wedge before we close. That was another part of this $7.12 why we needed to close above it on the weekly. This was so imperative that we did this to have any chance of becoming bullish in the future. So this was a good thing. We broke out of the falling wedge on the weekly and we closed above it and we closed green on the week. And we're a little bit green right now. So I don't know. Is this a reversal on the weekly? Oh, all right. I don't know. Let's get some indicators out here and really look at this. And this is going to help all of you that I'm giving ICP away to. If you're selling this at $8 and then in a year it's at like $200 a piece and you had like 20 of them and instead you got what 20 times 8 is $160 compared to 20 times 100, which is $2,000. You know, that's just the way that I look at things. I could have $160 or I could have $2,000. I'd rather have $2,000. So now the EMA 9 is at 1058. That is going to be on the weekly. Of course, that's our big resistance area from about 950 to about 12 actually, but or 9 to 12 if you want to really get technical. But yeah, if we break above 11, in my opinion, we're good to go. But who knows that that'll happen. Let's look at the longer time frames because those are the ones that, and on the weekly, they're going to be super high. So we're only going to look at the 21 and the 50 and the 9 because there's no reason. I don't even know if they have a 50. Oh, yeah, it's the small one. So the 50, it's way up here. It's like at the $38 range, but that is our moving average. That's our 50 weekly moving average, like the last year. Basically 50 weeks, 52 weeks is a year. So 50 weekly moving, that's about the last year, and that's all we get so far. So, and then we have the 21, or this is the 21 weekly moving average, which is right up at that 17. It's going to be at our next big area of resistance between like 14 and 17. And then our EMA 9 is down lower here at the 10 area. So this we have a long ways before we're going to go up and mess with this. We did kind of touch it for a little bit of resistance, you could say, right there. I know it didn't really go all the way up to it, but I still think that is one of the reasons that we got rejected right there. One of the many reasons, just because the market is bearish right now. Now, oops, I didn't mean to go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily first, and then we'll go to the 4 hour. Because the weekly, man, I'm so excited about the week. And when you get those big time frames moving like that, now if we had, I'll tell you exactly what it is. If we had a golden cross, which is the long-term price movement, going below the short price on the weekly, like say if we would have had the 21 go below the 9, that would have been bullish. But even the biggest one, I believe, was the 200 going below the 50. but we don't have that on the weekly. So I would even accept let's go back to the weekly. I'll show you that real quick. Um, if we have like this golden cross type deal where this goes above this, or this actually goes below this, or this goes above this, that would be a golden cross. And look, if this starts to head down, let's draw out what that could look like. Now, say if we go like this and it keeps going down and maybe even shifts upward like that, but this one starts going like this. Okay? And this one even moves up like that. So anyway, this one moving over that one, that means that the short-term price movement is moving up at a faster rate than the long-term price movement, because the long-term price movement is still kind of going down and moving that way. Then if we get the shorter term to go above the long term, that indicates a reversal in the market. So that is something we're definitely going to be looking out for in the future, to see if some of these EMA lines actually are going to over cross and intersect with one another. And these two look like they could, probably not in that way. Actually, definitely not in that way, because this will kind of go down like that, and then, eventually start curving. But this one will curve immediately. So if we start, or if we continue going up, I mean, and this thing will bend and we'll have a nice, divot right there, a V-shaped divot. So, all right, now let's go back to the daily. I just wanted to show that point on the weekly, because that would be the biggest area that we could have a golden cross happen at. Now, it could happen at these lower levels. It just wouldn't be as significant as on the weekly chart, because the weekly, that's why I'm loving that falling wedge breakout on the weekly, because the weekly, it holds so much more strength in the overall market than some of these others do. So that's what I'm definitely going to be looking at for that. So now you can see the falling wedge breakout a little bit better right here. As you see, we had this downward trending resistance line, and we had a nice breakout with this candle right here. And I was kind of wondering if we would go down and even touch this. Nope. We have a nice area of support right here, which is going to be at about $7. There is a nice area of support at $7. I was hoping it would hold at 8, because we did have a nice, support level right around here as well. So maybe even below 814, but you know what I'm saying? Just somewhere right around here, there would be a support line. We definitely didn't hold that one. I 740, I would still consider that holding. Normally, I don't like to go within like more than 30 cents, but the way the market is, I'd say, that's pretty decent. This box area of support, I'll take that as a box area of support, because that's kind of what that is, right? Box area of support. We broke out, closed right back under it. That's like there's something to that, for real. So now let's look at these moving averages and see if we have any crossover events on the way. So the EMA 9 is at 780. Okay, so we're on the daily, we're definitely feeling the effects of what just happened, the drop in price that we just felt. We're definitely feeling that in the moving averages. As you see, we're below all of them. The EMA 9 is 780, the EMA 21 is 828, and the EMA 50 is 1058. But the good thing is, if we break out all of these, we can keep going. And this is a perfect reversal point in the market, especially says the weekly. I mean, you just look at that weekly, it says reversal. But we don't want to count our chickens before they're hatched. Okay? This is just the very first hour and 15 minutes of this candle. So let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. We are probably going to go sideways. I'm not going to lie to you. But I want to see some breakouts, and I'm looking for some definite breakouts. But this EMA 9 is definitely going to be our resistance right now. This EMA 21, I would actually like to see this 9, even curve up a little bit and go above this 21, or even better, the 21 go above the 50, or the 9 go above the 50. I just want to see some bullish price action, which we have been seeing lately, starting right here. So, and we are getting rejected, though. We make it through these places. See how we don't really touch that, but it acts as resistance anyway, all the way up to 11. Now let's go to the shorter. We're going to go all the way to the 15 instead of going down 4 hour because I want to see the lower time frames. I don't want to bore you guys. I just want to get the price out to you as quick as possible in an efficient way and kind of a fun way if we can. Yeah, this is not looking that good if we keep going up too fast right here. This is just going to be either a rising wedge. No, that's an ascending broadening wedge, and that's not good. That is a reversal. That's bearish. That is a bearish reversal pattern. And so we don't want to see that. So I would like to see the price actually come back down. I don't want to really see, I would. For the next 15 minutes or so. I mean, this is only on the 15, so this could keep going up, but I would like to see it come back down to about 7. We're at 760 right now, so we're actually having a nice little pump. But if it came down to 757 when this closed and we keep going, then we could have a nice breakout, or it just could keep going right now. So either way, it looks like we want to continue going up. Whether we do, close down here and go sideways more and make an ascending triangle, or if we just have a continued 15-minute breakout. Now let's go look at this 5-minute. I'm just doing that because I want to see. Yeah, look at that 5-minute candle. Okay, things are looking a little bit bullish right now. I like it. Things, they're looking decent, but this is just short term. So we have something really, really awesome on the long-term time frame, which is a potential reversal, a potential V-shaped recovery, a potential bottom. Do we finally have a bottom? Are we going to go sit back up from 10 to 14 for a while now? I would love it if that happened, but I'm not going to get my hopes up, and I'm not going to get your hopes up yet. But if we do make, more significant price movements to the upside, I'm not going to, be afraid to tell you, yeah, we can go to those prices again. Internet computer is an awesome crypto, guys. So even whether it sits at this price or whether it does go up to 10, that doesn't change my opinion about it in the slightest amount. Now let's go to the 4-hour because these are going to be some significant time frames. I just wanted to let you know what was happening right this very second. Now, we could have a potential head and shoulders pattern right here, and I want to keep an eye on this, and hopefully we don't have a third form shoulder because I don't want to be bearish right now, but I'm also not going to leave out any information that I see. So if we have another shoulder right here, which is possibly what's forming right now, that could be a little bit worrisome to me. Hold on, let me see if we even have an established neckline, and we do. We have an established neckline. So if we have some kind of pump to the upside right here and then back down, then and we're actually having a pump right now, so I'd like to see it just keep going up. Instead of like going up, over, and then back down, because then that would make another shoulder. So, but that's there, and I'm actually going to write this down to keep an eye on in the future. Sorry, I always do. I have a journal. I write stuff down because if not, I forget. And this is good information. So, and it's on the 4-hour. Okay, so it's not too bad, even if this is a head and shoulders. Because it is on the 4-hour and it's not even completely formed. So I'm not going to worry about this yet, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. And I recommend you probably do too. Just keep an eye if there's some kind of a shoulder, which is going to be like a pump and then kind of sideways and a dump, or like a pump sideways and then a dump. I mean, it could look kind of many different ways, but it'll just kind of have like another shoulder area like this. And the bottom should intersect with this. So if it like goes up and then the bottom's like way up here, it won't count, right? Or if the bottom's way down here, then it won't count. So let's hope that something wonky happens and it doesn't just kind of flow up and then flow down. So, but I do want to look for anything bullish now as well, since we got the bearish news out of the way. I'm not saying that's going to happen at all. but that's what I see in the chart. All right, let's get rid of this too. Now, if we look at the EMAs, it isn't going to be quite as bad because we just broke above the EMA 9. We're at 761. Don't look at this price up here. Look at this price right here, 761, because that's the live price. So we have just broke above the EMA 9, which is resistance, which is good. We are going right up to touch the 773, which is going to be the 21-day moving average. And hold on. Do we have a crossover? Hold on. We do. We have the EMA 21 going. Okay, hold on. EMA 20. The long term below the short term. Nope, that's not the right one. That's actually a bad cross to have, and it actually did go down a little bit right there on the 4-hour. Look at that. But do we have one going the other way? Nope, that's the EMA 9. EMA 21 goes below the 50. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Long term below short term. Okay, nope. So I was right. That's bearish. But if we have this go back above this, that will be good. Because if the 21, if the 21 goes back above the 50, when it did it over here, look, we went up. When that intersecting of, there was an intersection right here. And I believe it was the 9 and the 21. Yeah. So even when the 9 and the 21 golden cross, look what happened. And that's what I'm telling you. It's when these lines intersect in that way, it's bullish, or when they intersect in the other way, it's bearish, right? So, and it's only on the 4 hours, so it's not going to have too much ripple, but it can affect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. I mean, and if you look at it that way, that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. So even though this one was green, they did fight. So, all right, let's look at the 1 hour too, so that we can see if that head and shoulders is starting to define, and it is. Well, at least you can't really see it too much on the hour. It's kind of too far out. You'd have to zoom out. Is that? This doesn't look quite right, but okay. Yeah, so this would be the shoulder. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it now on that one, so I guess it's only on the 4 hour. Yeah, I was kind of saying that. But I don't think that is going to be a head and shoulders now that I'm looking at it like this. Yeah, no, I think it went down too far. Yeah, it broke down below the neckline. So, nope, it's not going to be. It's below the neckline now. So, all right. Well, there's that. So, let me take a look at the chat now. What is the next support level? Great question. And I would like to answer that on the weekly. So our support level is I'm saying it's $7. So I do definitely say it's $7. And if we break that, then we have some massive box area of support between 7 and 580. There's like a big area of support. Every time we go to those low levels, we go back up. So we have an area of support at 7. If that breaks, then we're going to have a box area of support between there and 580. If that breaks, then we will go to that Fibonacci golden retracement of the 1.618, which would be $4 if you wanted to know. That is the lowest that I ever see us going in this bear market. I could be wrong about that. I am on the bullish side, so I'm just going to let you know that. I was wrong about the $14 level not breaking. But I'm just going to stick to it because that's what I believe. Like, I'm not being arrogant or ignorant about it. I have done my thought. I've done my research. I've done a lot of hypothesis. And so I just don't think that it has value at less than $4. I just I can't see this crypto going for that cheap. It just doesn't make sense with what it's doing compared to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all the other cryptos out there. It doesn't make sense to me. So, all right, I think that's about what we're gonna do for now. On that, I did want to do some more ICP content, like the Supernova Hackathon stuff that they've been doing, because I go through their content and try to find like little gems out of there, because sometimes it's hard to watch those 3 hour long videos. So if I can get like a couple little gems out of there that I never even knew, that's why I watch those videos from Definity. So if you haven't, go subscribe to Definity. They have some really awesome stuff. If you like my content, you will love their content. Great people. I love listening to Dominic speak. And now we're going to do our giveaway. We are giving away some ICP. And I would appreciate if you guys held it. But if you're not, I mean, I can't make you hold it. But this is one thing I'll tell you. Do not ask me how to sell it. Don't ask me like what to do to sell it, because I won't help you sell it. That sounds kind of bad. Uh, it's not that I don't want to help you sell it. I just don't want to contribute with ICP, people just dumping ICP when they don't know what it is. If you know what it is and you're like, yeah, I'm willing to sell, and know that it could be worth $100 to $1,000 in just a few years, then that's your choice. But like when people are asking me like, what about the KuCoin PayPal situation with ICP? And I'm like, well, for one, I don't have PayPal. I don't sell ICP on KuCoin. Sometimes I trade for ICP over there, so I don't know exactly. The only ICP I sell is for my business, really, or like if I have to for personal. So anyway, all that aside, you can do whatever you want with it. My advice is just to diamond hand it, and you will thank yourself. It could be one of those things you're like, man, I almost sold that, but I don't know, I decided to keep it, and boom. So let's do the giveaway. We are going to pick our winner right now. You guys deserve it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. All of my social medias are down there. I might do different contests on different social medias, just to broaden my social media up a little bit and reach new people. So let's go. Let's pick a winner now. You guys deserve it. Ooh, we got like 30 some followers on Twitter today, man. That's probably why our video is doing so good. Thank you guys for that. That's awesome. So, okay. Anyway, let's pick this winner. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find this thing first. I had it pinned until just a minute ago. There it is. Okay. So we got quite a bit of people here. Oh, okay. All right. Name picker. Okay. Jay Thacker. Jay Thacker. You are the winner today. You won 2 ICP. 2 of them. Two of them. He used to be a follower of the channel a long time ago, so that's kind of cool that he won. So let's put that up on the board. Let me create a banner real quick. Jay Thacker. Whoops. Is our 2 ICP winner. There we go. Let's put that up there. And so, Jay, all you have to do is DM me your address on Twitter. If you don't get a hold of me within 2 days, I am going to pick the very next person on the list and give them the ICP. I don't care who it is, the very next person. If they don't send me the address, we're going to do it until somebody sends me the address. We're giving these ICP away. Actually, it'd be kind of cool if someone sent me the address and then never sold them. They'd just be sitting in there forever. So But diamond hand these suckers, guys. So, oh, Jay Thacker's here. Nice. Lucky. Oh, motivational subs here. All my peeps are here, man. No way. Hey, we're going to be doing big giveaways. I'm giving away NFTs to 2 people. So I'm going to give 3 ICP and 2 NFTs to 2 people. So it's going to be 2 ICP and 1 NFT for the first place and 1 ICP and 1 NFT for second place. It's going to be worth like, I don't know, like 30, 40 bucks each. So, and you can win a fun game. So the thing is, on Icy Birds, if you haven't played it already, that's the NFT I'm going to give away. You can win a weekly prize. My friend just won 10 ICP and 3 NFTs worth 200 bucks or more. And I just got 6 ICP and 2 NFTs worth, I don't know, 100 bucks or something. And that's why I'm doing this giveaway, because and you can go and win with if you go and take these 2 ICP and go buy some Icy Birds with them, then you can hold the value. And if you want to sell it back for ICP later, then you can, and you can go play that game, and then you can earn points, get first, second, or third place, win more ICP and NFTs in this next contest. That's how I use my crypto to make money for me, even in dumps. All right. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. This was a great episode. I just want to say thank you to my moderators. He doesn't want my ICP. That's fine. Justin, what's up, man? Thank you guys for catching them, guys. King Love, Justin, both of you. Oh, he retracted it. Okay, never mind. Is there a reason ICP is still eating Taco Bell while the rest of the market pumps? What? ICP just pumped 25% the other day. Let's go show you real quick. Before we leave, I just want to let's go find that question real quick. Whoops. I want to answer this question right here, or this comment. Will Contella, he said, is there a reason ICP is still eating Taco Bell while the rest of the market pumps? Well, let's just go look at this last week of Internet Computer. It went from $7.12 all the way to $9.80. That was over a 35% rise, okay? Like 30 some percent from bottom to top. And yeah, it did go down after that, but it's still higher than it was the other day. And look, all crypto is not pumping. I mean, the graph isn't pumping right now. It's down. I mean, Algorand pumped a little bit today. I've been watching crypto. A lot of crypto's up like 1%. That's it. I mean, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are up a little bit today. That's about it. Yeah. So ICP is actually outperforming the market. It's outperforming the market. It is doing better than the overall market. All of it. Like sustainably. So yeah, I don't know. I answered that question though. That's what I do know. Good question though. Like even if you don't agree with me, I'm not going to kick you out of here because you don't agree with me. Heck no. Like I love it. That's why my main moderator, you know, me and him bump heads more than anybody. But we do it in a respectful way. That's why it's not a toxic relationship, because we respect each other. We might not agree, but we always lift each other up. We're like, man, we don't agree, but you're a good dude. You know, like we don't agree on this, but our overall agreements are in line. And that's good. You don't want, do you just want a yes man in your corner that's just going to say, yeah? How are you going to be challenged for ideas or to expand yourself if someone's just going to tell you, yeah, your ideas are great? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or do you want somebody who's like, well, think about that a little more? Or, you know, no, I don't really get that. Those are the people you want in your team, not the doubters, but the ones that push you to make yourself better. And that's what ICP is doing all the time right now, pushing to make itself better. So we can follow its lead in that. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good ICP. Bang!